mind-blowing presentation of the National Football League.
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down, here's Dak. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right? We talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going play action. It's Murray. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Gain of 36 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Murray to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Man in motion here. Back to the air, Murray. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. But let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
All right, here we go. Second down. Dak now from the gun. He's going to keep it this time. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field. So that play's going to remain a touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return.
Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are, but especially the negative ones. You flush them away and you go persevere.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
A gain of 64 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue.
And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick
And
off
just
for
like that,
Arizona.
we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. 28 Thomas now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Prescott on first and 10. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
A gain of 16 yards. And
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nail it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grow their early lead to 13. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling, but not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Running back sent in motion. Murray on 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
1st down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. He's running with it. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
2 yards.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
2nd and 8. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throw on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21, Cardinals 14. Chad Ryland to
And
kick
just
off
like
for
that, we're back to a
Arizona.
one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10.
The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Going left side, Williams with it. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40.
He's tackled at the
Big
40-yard
gainer
line.
here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Draw play. This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. Third down coming. Dak to the air here. He's running for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now from back at the 7. Here's third and goal. Here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running to start this drive with Connor. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 43. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, here's Murray. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On the zone read, here's Connor. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Across the 20, continuing to work. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a James Conner touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 28, Cardinals 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Cowboys who have 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running right, it's Williams. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Prescott here from the gun. The back's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 21. Brendan
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, and I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Another throw coming for Murray. Looking underneath here for Connor. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Brings up 3rd
Rhythm.
and 3.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's back to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios of the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and you know, we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Dortch now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Murray looking to throw. Caught by Conner out of the backfield. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Juke the defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he has this down to the 34. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another run for Williams. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
16 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
42. Cardinals 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
tick, tick,
line.
tick, tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Connor here from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Murray here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Kyler. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Completed over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Pitching it out to Connor here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first down, here's Murray. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Kyler looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Cardinals. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Trying to run it in, Connor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when a defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 28.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down, Cowboys.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run the toss for Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action now for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. Trying again, following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams now on first and 10. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, Dallas.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
49. Cardinals 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kick off for the Cowboys.
Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
This is one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in of itself. But the way he's done it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. This is a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Cardinals 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kick off for the Cowboys.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play action, here's Murray. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's good.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cardinals 35.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running right, it's Williams. Broke through the tackle, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams on the carry. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
63, Cardinals 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down carry for Connor. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Connor again. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They send the tight end in motion left. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
left side into the hands of McBride. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Here's Kyler to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Murray to throw. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Kyler throwing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cowboys bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Bronk, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
Holy shit, dude.